All right, to golf now, and it's going to be a busy couple of weeks for Brooke Henderson. She will represent Canada at the Paris Olympics, her third Olympic Games. In 2016, she finished tied for 7th in Rio, followed that up with a T29 at the Tokyo Games. But before Paris, Brooke will proudly wear the maple leaf in Calgary this week for the CPKC Women's Open. Bob Weeks has more with Precision to the Pin, presented by the Audi Precision Award, the award for the most precise player at the CPKC Women's Open.
The LPGA Tour makes its way back to Canada this week with the CPKC Women's Open taking place at the Earl Grey Golf Club in Calgary, Alberta. And that means that Brooke Henderson is back in her home and native land, and whenever she returns, she is always the center of attention.
To see all these people out supporting and just the love they have for me is pretty cool. I've always had this event as my 6th major out on tour, so it's always an event that I want to peak for, and I would love the opportunity to hoist that trophy again.
For Brooke Henderson, it's actually more difficult to win the CPKC Women's Open than it is to win a major championship. When she's back here, she is the complete center of attention. There is so much demand on her time from sponsors, from fans, from media. It really is almost all-encompassing, all-smothering. And when she gets out on the golf course, that's kind of when she has a chance to breathe.
Every time I come to this event, I am looking for a top finish, and I think the fans are looking for that too, so, our expectations match, I think.
It's fair to say that she has actually had a pretty good season. It's just that her standards are very high. She has got 6 top 10s this year, one of those coming in a major, 2nd most under par rounds on the LPGA Tour, 3rd most rounds in the 60s. If there's one thing that's holding her back, it's her putter, and this has been something that has been holding her back or frustrating her for her entire career. And it's not that she's a bad putter. I think we got to correct this. It's that she's a streaky putter, and when she's not putting well, it's not very good. When she is putting well, it's like she can do it with her eyes closed. Right now, she's struggling to find a putter, to find a rhythm, to find something that can help her get the ball into the pole when she gets it on the greens, because between the tee and the green, she's great. She just needs to warm that putter up a little bit.
Par putt. It'll be a really good par.
That was a really good-looking stroke.
Brooke has put the Olympics first and foremost, I think, on her list of things that she wants to achieve. She is now going to be a 3rd-time Olympian. She knows what to expect. She knows what's going to happen there. She's really gearing up for it. Sometimes she's sort of over-prepared a little bit. She did that the first time. But I think having a good week in Canada, getting the big send-off, getting a lot of cheers, feeling the national pride can do nothing but help her when she gets into Paris. She really would love to go home with a medal. I think that's something that she has been focusing on really since golf got back in the Olympics.
She's good enough to bring home a gold and certainly opportunity for a medal. So I think that has to be super exciting for the country.
As we look forward to Calgary this week, all the attention will once again be on Brooke Henderson to see if she can bring home a 2nd national championship.